well. It was a lovely day today. Yes, and I must admit, my day flew in today, and I even got a wee bit sunburn. So I don't got any sun cream, so I'll need to take it easy. I had half an hour looking up into that glorious sun, although the wind, I must admit, was bitter cold today. In fact, the waves are coming out of the prom. Hi Brian, hi Robert. First of all, I'd like to open tonight with a wee tribute. I want to raise my glass to Margaret Carr's dad, Bert, who sadly was buried today. No, sorry, his funeral was today. Sorry about that. And in these circumstances, it must be terrible because you just can't do the proper sending away. So, anyway, Margaret, I hope after this is all finished, we maybe can catch up and get a wee drink, and that we can do properly towards your dad. Cheers. Anyway, tonight, it's amazing how your mind and memory jumps into place. And at the weekend, I don't know if you noticed or no, but a Grand National was on. And it was a virtual Grand National, computerised. And I thought it was amazing. But it just shows you, these things trigger your memory, and it brought my memory back to what happened years ago. And what it was is, I was involved in a fundraising on a warship on HMS Kent in 1998. Hi Linda, hi Susan, hi Billy, hi David. And there's a wee bit of story, but I may as well tell you a wee bit of background to how it all came about. HMS Kent's a Type 23 Batch 3 frigate in the Duke class. See, I've got quite good memory. Well, it's written down here. My job at the time as a senior design engineer, I was actually the coordinator, getting the electronics fitted, getting them set up with the subcontractors, and then get ready for trials. That was basin trials, which was heavy going, 6-day, 12-hour shifts. And then we went down the Clyde to do the trials and then hand it over to the Ministry of Defence. And then from there, we sailed in to Portsmouth or Plymouth. Hi John, hi Chris, hi June, hi Nicola. Oh, Carol Ann Dodge as well. Anyway, just to go back, what happened was the lads, the Navy lads I worked with, the engineers who were to operate the machinery, and I had to show them where all the equipment was, in conjunction with subcontractors, and then build up, take all the electronics powered up, and then do the set to work. So I was in close contact with them along with subcontractors, and they approached me one day and they said, Billy, we believe you're involved with the management union. I said, I certainly am. I said, I'm a representative for the management union. He said, well, you'll know the proper procedure in asking for things. Hi Daniel, hi Marion, hi Maggie. Oh, there's Daniel again. So what we'd like to do is, we would like to organise a charity night on board the ship after we leave the Clyde. And we want a wee bit advice, what kind of charity and who would give it to, but we want to give one in Glasgow. And I said, okay. I said, but we'd like to come to a meeting with the captain and the two chief petty officers. I says, okay. He says, when? Oh, he says, this morning. So that was me ended up at a meeting, wee cup of coffee with the captain who I hadn't really met before. And he was explaining as well. He says, what we'd like to do is, could you be the go-between with the management to see if they'll agree what it may be, and if you get any thoughts about charity. So I said, well, if it's a children's charity, I'm suggesting that we should do it for the Shahalin unit in Glasgow. That's a unit for kids going for treatment for cancer. Oh, right. I said, but I have to put it by the ship manager and the director. So that's what I did. I managed to get a meeting with them, put forward the proposals, and he thought it was a great idea. Well, it's publicity as well for them. So then what happened then was we left the Clyde after it was accepted with the Minister of Defence, and we're sailed down the Irish Sea, heading towards Portsmouth for the commission of the ship. And there's not much staff there on because it's limited because a lot of the Navy personnel are there. So I was the only one that was there representing our department because for doing the trials and machinery controls. So we started after it was finished. We're sailing all the way down, and the first night they had the charity night. Now it was a race night, and it was in the hangar. Now I'd never seen one like this before, and I think you should maybe do it in your house. Seeing we're going to be in here for months, locked down, and what it was they had wooden horses, right? They had 6, and they had a lane of 6 horses, right? And they had a jockey stood behind them. And all of a sudden, they brought in these big dices made out of foam and cloth, etc. So what happened was, it came to the first jockey, they throw the dice, and whatever number it turns over, then you walk the paces for that. So if you get a 6, you walk 6 paces. So it was a length of hanger. Very clever. So anyway, the winner came and it happened. Big clap. But I should try it in the house. Get a dice and get imitation horses and get all the family involved because it's really, really good. Everyone starts cheering on their horse. So that's what happened there. But also in conjunction with that, they're going to run a raffle. Right? And would you believe it? The winner, I thought it maybe say a bottle of whiskey by the Navy, but no. What was to happen was, whoever won the raffle was getting an opportunity to do the automatic, right, firing of the gun when we got to the firing range. And I went, geez, oh, that was some noise. So, the winner of the raffle was an engineer called Tommy, and he was in the night shift. So, in the morning, I goes to Tommy, and he hadn't been fully wakened yet. It's a long shift. And I said, Tommy, you won the raffle. He says, hey, what's the prize? Hiya, Liz. Hiya, Jerry. Hiya, Rain. Hiya, Ian. He says, oh, you have to fire the automatic gun when we get to the firing range. And he went, for Christ's sake, Billy, I wasn't a war, he says. I've fired too many bloody guns. He said, I don't want to fire another gun, he says. So, listen, get you somebody else. So I said, well, what do you think? He said, I'll tell you what, he says, there's only one female on the ship. And the female was a lassie called Irene. And she's a cleaner. And because of the reduction in staff, there's only one cleaner on board the ship. And I said, right, okay, I'll see what the score is with that. So he goes and sees the skipper. He said the guy won it, didn't want to do it. He says, but he suggested that the only female on board ship could fire the gun. And the captain says, what a marvellous idea, he says. Do you know if this is carried out, it'll be the first female ever to fire a gun in a warship. And I went, oh, that's brilliant. So, eventually, you've got to be down the spot on time off Cumbria, I think, to be at the gun range, and you only got a slot for so long. If you miss that slot, hard lines, you've missed your... So we go down in time, and the skipper says, oh, you go down Irene, and you be in the compartment that fired the gun. Well, because of confidentiality, folks, I can't tell what the name of the compartment was. Okay? Right. So we get down there, right? And they said, we'll give you a countdown, Irene, for 10. And when that happens, you press a button, and boom, boom, boom. And that's what happened. When she pressed the button, holy Jesus, the whole place shook with the gun. Oh, it was going all over the place. So, that was it. That was absolutely amazing. So, when we come back up, right, we then had to arrange, and we raised our £250 for that night. We'd arrange for the Schahalian. And the ship manager says, all right, wee man, because I always get called wee man. I don't know why I get called wee man, but anyway. And I get called Willie at that time. It wasn't Billy, because I looked at my dad when he used to work in the shipyards. So, to cut a long story short, the manager says, right, seeing you're involved at the very beginning, Billy, you contact Schahalian, get a date, and if it suits somebody, right, we're gone. And that's what happened. The captain, the two chief petty officers, the ship manager, and myself, and the entourage of the Navy photographers were there. So I'd never been in Schahalian before, and I was gobsmacked. We arrived there, and all these kids, because they're getting a photograph taken there, they all come out of their rooms. Some of them had drips, some in the process of losing their hair, some had lost their hair, and they just took it as a normal day. And they get in the group photograph, no problem. And it was an absolutely marvellous experience. So that's what happened there. We raised £250. Oh, I've got a couple of photographs to show you. Now, how's that? Can you see it? See the size of that gun? Right, well that's, where am I? Aye, here. That's the captain, the two chief petty officers. That's Irene, that fired the gun, ship manager, Mr. Stevenson, and yours truly. Now look at that. Goodness sake, I lost my weight all that time. Hi Avro, hi Vic, hi Ian, hi Campbell. So that was the group there. Now I've got another photograph to show you because, see, my tie tonight is St Albans. That was the last one in the class, right? Now, I was in 3 sessions going down to, you either went to Portsmouth or you went to Plymouth. Now, this is when we delivered HMS Sutherland, and they were really organised because they actually brought out their own ties for the ship. So automatically, I used to have a tie for all the Type 23 frigates built in Yaris, but through time you put them out. So I've still got I kept one, so I've got St Albans with the last in the class. Now how's that for a photograph? This is us in Plymouth, right? You'll not recognise me, but I'll give you a clue. I was out in the sun that day. So when you hang that photograph, and you see the ties at Sutherland, and they actually gave us a presentation of a miniature whisky, right, with HMS Sutherland on it, the commissioning it. And I actually gave it to Andy Smith. I mean, you may remember Andy, maybe you still got it. See if you have. It's worth a few bob. So, that's it. A couple of things to say. I've got to raise my glass again because it's a happy birthday to my niece Lorna. She's just slightly over 50, but I'll not tell you what age she is. Anyway, just remember, that's another cider. Once it's all by me, we'll have a wee cider and a meal. Another thing, I'm going to do a wee promotion here. Good friend, Owen Kerr, a great volunteer, does a power of work. He does all the signs for the shops and all that. Anyway, he makes flare boards, right? Out of flare boards, he's got his wee, all them there. And I got a pack for Maxine. And they're all different things, but that one I think is quite good. No, I think so? It says, whiskey is liquid sunshine. Now, the last wee bit is, before I've now re-swallowed it, you'll not believe this. This is the last whiskey out the Royal Salute. Now, I'm saying to myself, that's quite a wee bit, wee man you've drank. But it's a 70 millilitre one. It's not a litre bottle, so hold your hoosh. Anyway, I made up my mind. I'm going to give it to my pal and great volunteer, Liz Smiley. So, Liz, it's on the way to you. It's this beautiful. Look at that. The velvet pouch. And inside it, it's a pottery casket. So I think I'll be Northern Whiskey for a wee while. I think I'm going to wine tomorrow night. Oh, hello, Kirsty. Hello, Jackie Stewart. All the best, Jackie. I hope you're keeping well, hen. And good night, folks. Now, did you tell? Stay in. Did you see that in the news? All the poor doctors and all that. Oh, get through all that. What these goons on? They've got to write their name on it. They're looking for tours. And that's because folk are not doing their tell. And I would feel terrible if all of a sudden somebody in my family circle caught it with somebody that wasn't doing what they're doing. So tomorrow night, all the same. Hi, Liz. Richard Gibson. Now, tomorrow night, I'll tell you now, I didn't know what day of night because, in respect of the funeral day, but I'm going to put on my union hat tomorrow night, because I'm still a member of Unite Union, retired citizen, and I'm going to have a go at the government, to tell you the truth. So, I look forward to joining you tomorrow night, and take care, and end of Swally. Good night, enjoy the rest of your night, because I'm going to watch Mission Impossible.